Hello, this is Chidero, bringing you just a short tutorial this time. I've gotten a lot of requests or questions about where I get my beads, or especially the rhinestones that we have used on some of our bracelets. I'd like to show you a couple of the bracelets that I've done a couple tutorials, but the bracelets that I've created, which you have seen on previous tutorials. So let's look at this one here. As you can see, the rhinestones. There's a couple rhinestones on that one. And this one here is a new one. They have a rhinestone look to them, but it's a little bit more of like maybe a gem, just a different kind of rhinestone. So what I'd like to show you today is the easy way that you can too create these bracelets, and most importantly, the cheapest way. So if you have gone onto my Instagram, I have posted in the past about taking bracelets that are already made and cutting them. I have bought beads when I first started that were on a string or in a pack, and they are very, very pricey. And so my goal is to not allow you to make the same mistake. So these bracelets that you see here, I have bought at AC Moore or Michael's. Let's see here. So there's AC Moore, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, any kind of craft store where they're going to sell beads. They're most likely going to sell already made bracelets, just like this. So if you go to Michael's craft store, you can find these for around $3.99. So it's an already strung bracelet. There's the wire in between, and you can also, which the best deal I found so far are the ones that are at AC Moore. They're literally $2 for this. That is amazing. Typically these rhinestones, which I have not found at all by themselves yet, are very pricey. These beads, they're pricey as well, but they're not on the same scale as the rhinestones. So what I'm getting ready to do is create a tutorial, and so I thought before I create the tutorial, I wanted to just do a quick clip on me cutting up these bracelets, and that may answer a lot of your questions as far as where to find the rhinestones. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold this tight. I'm going to pull on it so I can get a good grip and see where I can find one of the strings on here. So right here, I'm going to stick my scissors in, cut. Be careful, they're going to fly like that. Let's see, here's one, here's the next one here. Trying to make it lower to the ground. There we go. So let's just do those two right there. So we're going to hold it down to the table because they're going to go flying sometimes. But this bracelet is gorgeous, and it is so hard to cut it because you want to wear it, But with them being that cheap, especially at AC Moore being $2, I figured one, if I wanted to wear it, I wouldn't cut it. I'll buy two. But I really, really enjoy creating these tutorials for everybody, just to show the different way that we can add beads to these rainbow loom bracelets, so it doesn't bother me to grab another to cut up and add them to our bracelets. So all I'm doing is just pulling. Now the way that these bracelets are made, which they're in this type of a pattern here, they're tied knots in order to create that pattern. So if all of your beads don't fly off, which I don't like to happen, you just have to do a few more cuts. But as you can see, this bracelet probably is, goodness, I want to say it could be, it literally could be $50 worth of beads and rhinestones, no joke, because they are so, oh, did you see that? I don't know if I can talk and do at the same time. So as you can see here, there is a ton of glass, faucets, whatever they're called, beads. More importantly, we're getting all of these rhinestones. And this is just basic stretch wire that they've created it on. So that way whenever you go to put it on your wrist, it has a little bit of give. There we go. Wow. If you are interested in doing this, once you cut it and you're looking at all these beads sitting here, it's going to be way more rewarding, I think, because you're going to be like, oh my gosh, you know. That's how I was, at least, like, wow, look at all the bracelets we can make. So there's a couple here I was just trying to pull out of that knot, but I will cut it. And I'm left-handed, so I'm trying to use right-handed scissors. There we go. So, let's take out all the extra strings. Holy cow, it's a minefield of bling. See, like, most people want to be like, I want to have money and I want to roll in money. No, this is mine right here. Okay, so let's put it in a pile. Let's zoom it in. Okay, although you did see like some of them fly away there, I think I did count that there are 36 rhinestones on each one of these bracelets for $2 to $4 and approximately 100 beads. So as I said, these beads you can find at the craft store on a string. They might be as much as $4 or $5 or even $8 on that string. I have not been able to find these rhinestones for sale anywhere, even online. I've had a difficult time finding them, and I apologize because I do get so many questions asking where I found them, and I really didn't want to steer anybody in the wrong direction or allow it to go unnoticed as if I didn't want to answer the question. So now you can see exactly where I do get the beads and the rhinestones. I think it's one heck of a deal for $2 to $4, and you are getting enough rhinestones to do, goodness, maybe 3 bracelets, 3 or 4, it all depends on what you're looking for. So these are the exact rhinestones that I have used in my tutorials. I'm sorry, let me slide this back so I can show you. On the bracelets that I've done, the exact, and this is the exact same, you know, this is the way that I found them. So these ones, if you've watched my tutorials, they are square and they have a hole on each side. So they have 4 exterior holes, and then they do have that hole in the middle. So, you know, the threading process is going from, you know, one hole here out the other side. And I make sure that I keep in my tutorial, if I break a band, or yes, I make sure I leave it in because I want you to know that they're gonna break. It's not something that's, oh, that was just an accident or it might happen once. No, they're gonna break. And the point, or the reason is because they are square and they have a little bit of a sharp edge. So my suggestion is, you know, I'm a huge fan of Rainbow Loom itself. The bands are of good quality. I do use other bands, other brand of bands, because of the variety of colors and patterns that you can get. So the thinner the band, the better. Opaque is great. the jellies. They're pretty awesome. The ones that they have more stability, but they're a little bit tougher to thread, are the silicone bands. And just pretty much, I think they're all silicone, but the specialty limited edition bands on the Rainbow Loom store website, they're bands, the medieval, Persian, they're a great band, but they're thick. So just, you know, be cautious that you may be breaking a band. So there you go. That's how you create a pile of bling for your bracelets. So that's only one that I've done. Now I have this one to do, which is pretty awesome because it is multicolor faucet beads or glass, I'm not sure the correct terminology, and all of these rhinestones. And we also have this blue one here. I bought every color that they had, which they had 4, I believe. That one's really pretty blue, but you can see, you know, it's a lot of rhinestones. I'm sorry, the one I showed you here was a purple. This is the multicolor one. So I know these beads are gonna be of great use. You're gonna see a tutorial coming out real quick with those. So there you have it. That's how you can grab beads, and especially rhinestones, in the cheapest manner that I have found so far. If you have found a cheaper way or any place that you can purchase the rhinestones, please let me know, either on Instagram, Pinterest, or please comment below. My goal is to find and let everybody know how to do this, and that way you can follow along with the tutorials. So again, thank you for watching. If I did inspire you, or you're able to find rhinestones now that you couldn't before, please click that like button and let me know. It would be great to hear it. Thank you for watching, and remember, let's bling it.